All right, thank you so much, Rajan sir, and a very warm welcome to all of you from Olympiad Success Family. So today, as you all know, we are here for a demo interaction program for Science Olympiad, and this is for grade 2. So kids, you enjoy studying? Yes? No? Is it boring? No, it is not boring. Yeah, studies are always interesting. You get to learn so many new things, and science specifically because it gives you some clarity. Okay, why is this happening? Why is that happening? Correct? So it gives you reasons why anything is happening around you. All right. So, students, like in today's demo session, we would be proceeding in the following manner. First of all, there would be introduction by your mentor, Jyoti ma'am. Okay, so she would be taking up your entire course. After that, Rajan sir would be taking you through a presentation about the course. Post that, I will be taking you through the platform tour. After that, we'll have a short question and answer round. Okay, so we'll just make sure that you have understood each and everything. And in case if you have any doubts, queries, you can certainly put it up in the chat section. And post the question and answer round, we will be starting with the demo session for which you all are here. Okay, so now I would like to invite Jyoti ma'am. Hi, Jyoti ma'am. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah. So, Jyoti ma'am, like, why don't you provide a brief introduction about yourself to the kids?
Yes, definitely, Artinam. Thank you so much. Good evening, kids. My name is Jyoti Sadana, and I am a postgraduate and a B.Ed and also CTT qualified. And I'm having 10 years of teaching experience online as well as offline. And also, you all are here for the preparation platform for Olympiad papers. So little bit, I just want to give you the introduction about that, these type of papers, that what are these papers. These papers are a little bit different from your school exams because they are a little bit tougher, and also they have practical based questions. And for preparing for that, you have to go into deep into the topic and also understand the topic well, because then only you can mark the answers, as their questions are MCQ types, which are multiple choice questions where you get one question and the 4 options are there. So for that, you have to prepare well, and you have to give separate time apart from your school studies. You have to give separate time for preparation of these Olympiad papers. And as far as my teaching style is concerned, I try to relate more and more concept, like science is a very interesting and concept. So I'll relate the science concepts with the real life examples, and also showing you short videos or activities or experiments I can do when and where required, where the topic demands. And also showing you the slide presentations also I will show you. And last but not the least, we will have the question answers after every chapter. And also after every chapter, we will be having the test also. Okay. So this is how our tour will be there. And over to you, Aarti ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jyoti ma'am. So it's a wonderful introduction, and the students I'm sure you're going to like her classes. So there are so many things which she mentioned, the learning and then tests and all the things. So we'll make sure that you understand each and everything once you join these classes. Okay, so now Rajan sir, over to you for a short presentation.
Sure, ma'am. Let me share my screen with the students. I hope my screen is visible. So, students, welcome to the demo interaction program for grade 2 science. Firstly, let me tell you about us, about Olympiad Success. So, Olympiad Success is India's largest online preparation platform for Olympiad exams. We have Olympiad live classes, and we also have School Plus program. So, in School Plus program, we offer 8 courses that are mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, communication spoken and written, both Vedic maths as well as coding. What else? Students, we also offer one-on-one online CBSE, ICSE, IGC, and IB classes for grade 2 to 12, and one-on-one preparation classes for International Mathematics Olympiad like SESMO, CMO, HKIMO, TIMO, Math Count, US Math Competition, Math Kangaroo, and PRMO. Now meet the rank holder for session 20 to 23 and session 21-22. So many students got international ranks from Olympiad Success. Okay. Now, students, about this course, so there will be around 20 students in the class, and the classes will be conducted on Zoom platform. So there will be 2 sessions per week. The days will be Tuesday and Thursday, and class timing will be 5 to 6:15 p.m. Okay. The session include mix of theory, practice question, doubt session, and we will also discuss previous year paper. And students, with this course, you will also get reading material, practice question, which will be available on the dashboard of Olympiad Success. And if you enroll in this course, we will also provide you topic-wise mock tests for science as well as for logical reasoning. Okay. Now the syllabus link I will share within the chat box. The fees for this course is 6,689, and there will be 30 sessions in this course. The fee include online classes, daily reading notes and exercises, practice of previous year paper, and like I said, you will get access to the Olympiad Success platform for science and logical reasoning topic-wise mock test. Okay. Now to join this course, what you need a laptop with good internet speed and laptop or desktop with camera, because we don't allow students without video in the classes, and headphone. And students, as you know, like preparation for Olympiad exam is tougher than regular school curriculum, and student will be required to spend approx 2 hours every day to cope up with the curriculum. And parent supports will be needed to check answers and retrieve concepts. Now the live classes for this course, we are going to start from 18th July, and currently we having students from 3,800 school, and we are catering in 35 plus countries. So this is all about this course, student. Now Aarti ma'am will give you a tour of Olympiad Success Dashboard. After that, if you have any doubt or query, we'll take that. Okay. So over to you, Aarti ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rajan sir, for a wonderful presentation. And now let me share my screen. I'll show you how to access the material. So students, what you have to do is like you have to go to this website, Olympiad Success. Okay, so this is our website. Just click on the My Account button or just go to like olympiadsuccess.com/login, enter your credentials, that is your email and password. This you will be getting like once you register for this course, and just click on the sign in button. You would be redirected to the profile page. Make sure your profile is complete before you move to any other section on the dashboard. Then click on live classes. Under the subject section, you can see all the subjects coming up for which you have subscribed. So right now I've subscribed to all these 3 subjects. So that is the reason I can see all these 3 subjects. What I have to do is I have to select my subject, which is Science Olympiad, and then the topics. Okay, so all the topics would be displayed over here. So these are as per your syllabus. So let's say I select human body. So as soon as I select human body, all the reading material, practice questions and answer keys related to this particular topic will be displayed. You have to just click on the links provided and a PDF will open up. And in the PDF, you can, this is the reading materials. You can just go through it, read from it. Corresponding to it would be the practice questions. So once you click on this link, the practice questions will open up. Just mark down your answers and then finally match your answers with the answer keys given over here. Okay, so you can just write down your answers and then finally open up the answer key and check what you have answered. Okay, then we have this view schedule button. So once you click on the view schedule button, the schedule will open up. So basically what happens in this is like we have given all the topics session wise. Okay, so in session 1, what we would be covering, in session 2, what we would be covering. Then in session 3, we have a test. Okay, so that Jyoti ma'am had mentioned. So after every topic or 2, we would be conducting a test so that we make sure that you are understanding each and everything and you are aligned with your mentor. Okay, and as you go down, you can see like there are few super classes. So your course will get completed in 25 sessions, and then the remaining 5 sessions would be your super classes. So in these super classes, we would be discussing about the previous year papers and solving lots and lots of questions. And yes, of course, if there would be any queries of yours, we would be taking up those as well. Then you have to click on the holiday calendar to check like on which days your classes will not be conducted because of the holiday. And then finally here, Zoom meeting ID and password. So your meeting ID and password will be displayed over here. All right, now let us go to the worksheet section where you can access topic-wise worksheets. What you have to do is just click on worksheets, click on the subject. So it is comprehensive science. And then here you can see topic-wise worksheets available to you for your practice. So for air, there are 4 worksheets available. For animals, there are 4 worksheets available. So to just click on the take exam button and then practice from these worksheets. And if you would want to see your answer keys, just click on the performance tab, select the topic, subject, and then here just click on the view button to view your answer keys. So that is all about the platform. And now if you have any doubts, any queries, we can take up all of them one by one. You can write it down in the chat section.
Do anyone have any doubt or query, students? You can put in the chat box. You can write yes or no also, in case if you don't have any query. Okay, if no one have any query, let me ask the question. So can you tell me the days on which you're having the classes? Okay, yes. You can type in the chat box the days for the classes. Avani, yes. Sangeeta, you can type in the chat box. Do you remember the days I've shared with you in the presentation? No one remember? Okay, no problem. The days are Monday. Yes, correct, Sangeeta. Tuesday, Thursday. We have classes on Tuesday, Thursday. And what will be the class timings? You can write in the chat box the class timings. Five to 6:15 p.m. Yes, correct. We have classes from 5 to 6:15 p.m. Avni, and yes, you can also like participate. You can also type in the chat box, okay, for the demo. Okay, do anyone have any doubt or like shall we start with the session? Shall we start? Okay, yes, okay. Okay, then I think we can start with the session. So over to you, Jyoti ma'am.
Thank you, Rajan sir. Okay, let's start, kids. So I'm today your science mentor for the science demo, and we are going to start the topic. So any guesses which topic we are going to start today for the demo? Any rough idea you can write in the chat box. Avni, Yash, Sangeeta, any idea? No idea? You don't have any favorite topic in science? You might be having one of the topic which is your favorite. Avni, okay, yes, which topic? Which topic you can think? Okay, Yash has written animal, okay. Avni, which is your topic? Sangeeta, you also type. Sangeeta has written plants, okay. Avni, you are only left, please tell.
Ma'am, if you want, can I unmute students? They can unmute and they can speak.
Yes, definitely. They are less in number, so you can unmute.
Okay. Yes, so students, if you want, you can unmute and you can speak. Ma'am, you are also on mute now. You can unmute. Okay.
Avni, you can unmute yourself and speak. Which topic? You all can unmute yourself. Okay. When you want to speak, you can unmute yourself. I also like animal. Okay. Okay, Avni. So you also like animal, but the topic which we are starting for the demo today is the plant topic. Okay, shall we start? Please give a thumbs up. We can start plants topic. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. Okay, so I hope you can see my whiteboard. Yes, you can see my whiteboard. Avni, you have to keep yourself on mute. Please mute yourself. Okay, when you want to speak or I'll ask some question, then you unmute yourself. Okay, everyone. Okay, starting from the topic, we are starting with the plants topic. As I told you, we are starting with plants. Now, you all know that plants are everywhere around us, correct? Everywhere there is plant. There are big plants, there are small plants, there are medium-sized plants. Yes, there are plants of different sizes. They have leaves of different sizes. Some have small leaves, some have very big leaves. Okay, so there are different size plants, and the plants with different size leaves are all around us, correct? Like plants are also found on the mountains, we found in water, we found on land, in plains, in forest. So everywhere there are plants. Clear? Now, can I say that we all, like animals or humans, we all are dependent on plants? Can I say like this? We all are dependent on plants. But for what? What we are getting? What important things we are getting from the plants? Avni, unmute yourself. And wait, Yash, wait. Let me ask. Yes, Avni.
Plants are humans' friends. So, and why are plants humans' friend are called? Because plants inhale carbon dioxide and let out oxygen, which is important for us.
Very good. Very good.
We let out carbon dioxide, which is important for the plant.
Correct, correct. That's very correct. You can mute yourself. So she has given a very important point that plants, we all are dependent on plants. Why? Because plants are giving out oxygen, which humans or animals require for breathing. We breathe in oxygen and we give out carbon dioxide. Similarly, in plants, they take in carbon dioxide and they give out oxygen. Clear? So first important thing which we are getting from the plants is oxygen. Second other important thing, yes, Yash, now you can say, unmute yourself.
Foods.
Food, exactly. We get food from the plants. So plants give us two most important things, that is your oxygen and the food. But we get many more things from the plants, but these are most important things. Okay, we get timber, we get medicines, we get perfumes, we get wood. So many things we are getting from the plants, but food and oxygen are the most important things we get from the plants. This much is understood now? Clear? Now, as there are so many plants around us, so how we classify the plants? So there are certain classifications by which we can classify the plants. Like for example, we classify into herbs, shrubs, trees, creepers, climbers, wild plants, grasses, aquatic or water plants. Okay, so these are the different types of plants in which we classify them. Now, one by one, we will see the features of these plants. Understood what we are studying now? So first, which we are starting is with herbs. Now, what are these herbs? These herbs are very small plants are called the herbs. Second feature, just listen carefully. Second feature, the herbs have very few branches. Branches, you understand, like the trees have branches, yes, coming from the stem. So herbs have very few branches. Thirdly, the herbs live for only 1 or 2 seasons or few months only. Okay, is this much clear? Mostly the herbs are used for medicinal purposes also. Medicinal purposes, you understand? Like it is curing our cough, cold, any skin problem. Okay, so this is the purpose of medicinal purpose means. Okay, so herbs, they are, first of all, I told you, they are very small plants. Secondly, their stem is very thin, soft and green. Thirdly, that they live for few months or 1 or 2 seasons only. Fourthly, that they have very few branches. Clear this much? Anyone knows the example of herbs which we eat also? Yes, Avni. Examples, what you're saying?
Example of
Mute yourself, actually. So much noise is coming. Yes, yes, you know the examples of herb? Okay, tell, unmute yourself.
Tulsi, we can put it in the milk.
Tulsi, we put it in the milk, but Tulsi is not a herb. Okay. It is mint like pudina, coriander like coriander like dhania, your grasses. These all come in herbs. Okay, they come in herbs category. So what else we studied in the herbs? They are very small plants. They have few branches only. Thirdly, that they live for 1 or 2 months. And they have soft and green stem. Example could be like your coriander, which is known as dhania, and mint, which is known as pudina, and the grasses you see, grass you clear. Many more examples are there, but right now I'm discussing only. Clear this much? Yes, Avni?
Actually, herbs is a small plant which has bushes.
No, herbs doesn't have bushes. Shrubs have bushes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So herbs are this. So coming to the next one, and can anyone tell me which is the biggest herb? No idea? Okay, I tell you. It is the banana plant, which is the biggest herb. Banana plant is the biggest herb. Okay. Why? The reason behind is because banana plant, if you see somewhere, it has green and soft stem. That is why it comes in the category of herbs. Clear this much? Next, we come to the second category, which we are discussing, that is shrubs. So shrubs are what? Shrubs are medium-sized plants. What are shrubs? Shrubs are medium-sized plants, means they are bigger than the herbs, but smaller than the trees. Clear? So they are medium-sized plants. Secondly, they have the branches which are arising from the base of the stem. If this is the stem, so branches are arising from here. Okay, so which makes the plant bushy. That is why shrubs are also called as bushy or bushes. Is this much clear? So shrubs are known as bushy or bushes, and shrubs, they are, I told you, medium-sized plants. Secondly, their stem is woody but not thick. Okay, their stem is woody but not thick. Thirdly, they live for few years. Fourthly, the branches, they have many branches arising from the base of the stem. Here comes the example of tulsi. Okay, which is also known as basil. Clear? Tulsi, rose, these are the examples in the shrubs category. So I told you shrubs, also called bushes, as branches arise from the base of the stem. Secondly, they have woody stem, which is not very thick. Thirdly, that they live for few years. Clear? And bushy stem and live for few years. And also I have told you about the branches also. And so examples become like tulsi, which just now someone has told, tulsi, which is also known as basil, rose, cotton. These are the examples of the shrubs. Clear this much? Yes, Avni, you want to say something?
Ma'am, shrubs also get medicine like tulsi.
Tulsi. Yes, that's correct. Coming to the third category, that is the trees. Now we all see the trees. Trees are very big plants or huge plants are known as trees. Okay. And trees live for many years. Correct? Thirdly, the trees are having which type of stem? Tell me. How do you see the stem of the trees? Yes, Avni.
It is hard, it's thick, and it's woody.
Very good. Woody, strong, thick stem, also called
Branches, bark.
Also, no, bark is the outer covering. Also known as the trunk. Also known as the trunk of the tree. Clear? So the trees live for many years. They have the branches which arise from the top of the stem. Like this is the stem. So branches are arising from here. You see the trees, branches are arising from here at the top of the stem. Whereas in shrubs, the branches were arising from the base of the stem. If this is the stem, the branches were arising from the base of the stem. Whereas in the trees, if this is the stem, the branches are arising from the top of the stem. So very big plants are called the trees. Secondly, they live for many years. Thirdly, they are having thick, strong, and woody stem, which is called trunk. Clear? And their branches are at the top of the stem. Example of the trees. Can anyone give me the example of trees? Yes, Avni?
I got confused. So, in banyan tree, the roots are down. So how come I searched on Google why banyan trees have roots on the above? So does banyan tree need soil or it doesn't?
Banyan tree have the roots below the soil also, and banyan tree have the roots above the soil also from the branches. Why? The reason is because the roots which are coming from the branches of the tree in banyan tree, it is giving extra support to that tree. Okay, that tree, if you see, it is very huge tree. Okay, so it requires an extra support, and that extra support is coming from the roots which are arising from the branches of the tree. Okay, from like we will study like the prop roots, aerial roots. These are the roots which are arising from the branches of the banyan tree, which give them the extra support. Okay, so banyan tree, mango, apple, these are the example of the trees. Clear this much? Next, we come to the category that is creepers and climbers. Creepers.
Ma'am, climbers also is my favorite plant.
Okay. Creepers. So creepers, as the name suggests, creep. So you know, like a snake creeps on the ground. In the same manner, these creepers are the plants which have very thin and weak stem. So due to the weak stem, what happens? They will be lethargic. Like for example, when we fall ill or we have fever, what happens? Can we do the studies? Can we play? No, we cannot play, go for play. We cannot study. Why? We wanted to lie down. We will take the medicine and wanted to sleep every time. We will lie down every time. Yes or no? Same is the case with the creepers. Creepers are also having the thin and weak stem, due to which they cannot stand upright. And as they cannot stand upright, they will start spreading on the ground itself. They will creep on the ground. And secondly, the creepers also have heavy fruits also, like watermelon, pumpkin, muskmelon. These are the examples. So that is why these creepers, they creep on the ground. So thin and weak stem, they creep on the ground as they cannot stand upright. Okay. Also bear heavy fruits. Example could be like your watermelon, pumpkin. Next category comes
And
is
muskmelon also.
climbers. Climbers. Now, as the name suggests, climb. What do you mean by climb? Yash? Can you please tell me what do you mean by climb? Yes, Yash?
It goes vertical.
It grows vertical, correct. Like a lizard is also climbing the wall, yes? So in the same manner, these climbers also have the weak stem. But what happens when we give these climbers any support? Like support could be a wall, support could be an iron stick, support could be an iron rod. So whatever support we give to these climbers, they start climbing on that and grow. Is that clear? So climbers, they climb on any support. Whereas if I give a support to a creeper, will it climb on that? Will it grow around that? No, it will still not grow around that. So climbers have thin and weak stem. Okay. And they climb on any support. When we give them any support, they climb on that support. Example, very common example which are seen in many houses also is money plant.
Now grapevine is also an example.
Grapevine is also an example. Money plant, grapevine, these are the examples of the climbers. Clear this much? Understood? Next we come to the category that is water plants. Water plants are also known as aquatic plants. Water plants, as the name suggests, these plants are growing either on the water or they are growing completely inside the water or they are growing near the water banks. Okay, so these are aquatic plants or water plants. Clear? And these plants, like for example, the lotus plant. You see that lotus plants have the floating leaves. Okay, so these are having floating plants also. The other name for lotus, we can say that it is the floating plant also because it has the broad floating leaves. Okay, and some plants are there which are completely submerged underwater. For example, we have hydrilla, tape grass. These are the examples. Yes, Abhi?
Now seaweed.
Seaweed, correct. Tape grass, these are the examples of that. So water plants, they grow in water, they grow on water, also they grow on the edges of the water bank. Then there are the plants with floating leaves. For example, we have lotus. Then there are plants which are completely submerged in water. Submerged means completely डूबे हुए हैं water में. That is the example, tape grass.
Seaweed.
Seaweed, correct. Clear? This much is clear, water plants. Then we come to the next category, that is grasses. Now, grasses, we know that grasses are grown in the lawns, in the parks, correct? Grasses are there. They completely cover the lawn. Also, can you tell me that which is the biggest grass, tallest grass? Yes, Yash?
Bamboo.
Correct. Bamboo is the tallest grass. Okay. And these grasses, they have very narrow leaves, thin and narrow leaves, okay, which you can see. And also they cover the ground, which I just now told you, or the lawn. Then the last category which comes is the wild plants. What do you mean by wild plants? Like you might have heard about wild animals. Yes, you heard about wild animals, pet animals, wild animals. But what about the wild plants? Yes, Avni.
Mom, I don't know the wild plant name, but I've seen it. It's a white plant which is open, but when you keep your finger, it will bite you and it will close it.
No. It is not a wild. Wild plants are good. Yes, Yash. Yes, Yash.
Pitcher paint. Pitcher paint plant.
Pitcher plant you want to say, which is eating the insect. Wild plants are those plants. Actually, I was asking some else question that what are wild plants? Wild plants are the plants which grow anywhere. If you see, sometimes at the edges of the roads, yes, sometimes on the footpath, sometimes anywhere near the park edges. So these plants, they grow on their own and they do not require any human care. Okay, they are known as wild plants. Like the plants which are growing in, we are growing in our houses, we have in our pots. Are we taking care of them or not? We are taking care of them. Yes or no? We call the gardener also. He put the manure also in it, khad, which you say. Yes, we water the plants also daily. So we are taking care of these plants. But the plants which are growing on their own and no human care they require, they are known as the wild plants. Okay. So they grow on their own and do not require human care. Clear? Example of this can be your banyan tree or people, banyan tree. These are the examples of this one. I can show you the pictures also. Okay, so we have done this. Just see the types of plants. Have we covered all these types? I have explained you all these types: trees, herbs, shrubs, climbers, creepers, water plants, wild plants, grasses. First of all comes about the trees. These are the huge plants. As I told you, trees are the huge plants. So they have the thick brown woody stem called the trunk, and they also bear the flowers, the leaves, the fruits, and also they have thick and strong roots also, and they live for many years. Herbs, they are the small plants, which I told you, very small plants are known as the herbs, and they also have certain features. They are very small. They have thin green weak stem, soft stem. They live for 3 or 4 months and they give the pleasant smell also. Uses, they use as I told you, most of the herbs are used for medicinal purposes. Plant, banana plant will be the world's largest herb, and it adds the flavor also. You have seen your, I think, mothers also adding coriander into for garnishing the food. Yes, for giving it a good flavor. Yes, we usually add coriander to the foods. Then comes the shrubs like tulsi, jasmine. So shrubs, I told you that they are medium-sized plants and they are smaller to the trees, and their branches arise from the base of the stem. They are also called bushy. Okay, so these are the examples of that. Then these are the climbers like pea plants, money plants. These are the climbers, and climbers have features because they have the weak stem. They cannot stand upright, so they start climbing on any other plant or stick or wall. They require any support. Then comes the creepers like pumpkin, watermelon. These are the creepers, and creepers again have the weak stems, and so they have thin branches and they start creeping or spreading on the ground itself. Then we have the water plants, like you can see water lily and lotus plants, which are actually the floating plants. Okay, they are on water. So these are the features of that. Then we have the wild plants. Wild, I told you, which grow on its own. They do not require human care, like banyan, periwinkle. These are the examples. Wild plants features are, they are not intentionally planted by the humans. They do not require human care. They are found anywhere. Okay. Grasses are there, like bamboo, I told you, that is the tallest grass we have. Normal grasses look like this, which you can see in the parks, the lawns. Then these are the grasses type of plant, which are like this. They can grow tall. They have narrow leaves, long, and grow along the ground. And also they have the bamboo is the tallest grass. Yes, name the type of the plant shown below. Please raise your hand. You can answer this. Yes, Yash.
Herb.
Herb. Just see carefully. It is not a herb. This is a very common plant and found in the houses. We worship this plant also. Okay, tell. Unmute yourself and tell.
Tulsi.
Tulsi, yes. Tulsi is there and it is a what? It is a shrub. B part is the answer. That is the shrub. Name the type of plant shown below. Herb, water plant, grasses, wild plant. Yes, Yash.
Water plant.
Water plant. Yes, Ankita, you can please switch on your camera. Thank you so much. You joined so late. We
Yes,
have
ma'am.
already covered with the demo topic. Okay, I'm just repeating again quickly what all we have done.
मैम ये कौन सी क्लास का है?
Second. So we have started with the plants, and in plants, I told you that plants are categorized into herbs, shrubs, trees, creepers, climbers, wild plants, water plants, grasses. Okay, these all categories with the example and with the features I have explained you. Is this much clear? Understood? Understood? Any doubt? Anything you want to ask, or understood the demo class? Clear? So we stop here, and I hope you liked the session. Kindly please write the feedback. How you liked the session? Did you enjoy the session?
Miss, I loved it.
Okay, thank you so much. So I'll hoping to meet you. Okay, I hope you to meet in the normal classes. Yes, we will meet in the normal classes. Okay, then bye-bye. Take care. Bye.